Have you ever wanted to wave a magic wand just to discover you were the proud owner of an omnipresent power that could shape your life in ways you thought impossible? We all have. I am sorry to inform you, it doesn't work that way. As much as we all long to receive a parchment envelope with green swirling letters delivered to us personally by an uncommonly obedient owl, that can only mean you have finally been accepted to the most exclusive school of all time, it doesn't make it any more likely. What I write for you here, dear friends, is not only very real, but also a possibility for every single person who chooses to live this way. Though I have no goblins, flying broomsticks, or noble professors to offer you, I do have a gift to give, this book. As you turn the pages, you will discover Wicca, magic, and fairy dust is not always what it seems in the world you may know. But if you take my hand and follow me down the rabbit hole, I can show you a new world where you can manifest the life you always dreamed of, using only the power of your own passion and intent, and you never have to worry about getting squished by a troll. Wicca is the religion of modern witchcraft, popularized in the 1950s. It falls under the umbrella term of paganism, so you may often hear Wiccans refer to themselves as pagan, although paganism itself is not a religion. The origins of Wicca are inspired by pre-Christian beliefs, from when the many parts of Europe still followed the old ways. As a result of this, many confuse Wicca for a pre-Christian religion, which it is not, though it is strongly based on several. For many years, Wiccans and witches alike hid away in the shadows, and did not publicly advertise their beliefs or practices, for fear of being singled out, or worse. But today, it is a widely accepted religion. Many schools, universities, and work establishments recognize Wicca and its religious holidays, as do many prisons and hospitals. The desire to master the direction we choose to take in life finds all of us at a different time. Some struggle year after year to lay the concrete foundations of who it is they wish to be. Others are pleasantly visited by a glistening epiphany, for no apparent reason, with the greatest of ease. You may be in the garden the first time you truly connect with nature, hands deep in soil with the incandescent sun smiling down upon your face. Or you may be camping high on a clifftop under the radiant, resplendent moon, listening to the powerful waves of the ocean crash against the rocks like lost ships in a storm. Though this is not the way for everyone, some will connect with nature at the most unlikely of times. Whilst in a cluttered office cubicle, enjoying their weekly ritual of watering a cactus, or during a visit to the dentist, distracting themselves with the colors from the glorious tropical fish tank. One way or another, this desire finds us, and we are faced with those difficult questions. Where am I going? What do I want? Why do I want it? These questions are often surrounded by a sinking feeling of self-doubt. But I tell you, friends, these questions are not for the faint-hearted. The fact that you are even brave enough to investigate means you are more adventurous and courageous than most. Those who do not ask never receive. The choice to follow a path of spiritual enlightenment is not quite like choosing a film for a date night, nor is it as straightforward as selected low-light colors for your autumn hairstyle. However, it isn't altogether as complex as you may think either. Spirituality is a very broad concept that allows for a lot of wiggle room. In general, it suggests a connection with something bigger than yourself, but the details are negotiable and left open to interpretation. Many people consider themselves to be spiritual, without ever committing to follow one specific religion or belief system. In this book, I intend to satisfy your desire to appreciate and comprehend Wicca by illuminating the eclectic form that many practitioners today choose to adopt for their craft. If you have studied any form of Wicca before, you may have discovered the many traditions there are within this journey. It certainly isn't a one-size-fits-all faith.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.